Hi, welcome to Lisa's Kitchen once again. Today I'm going to show you how I cook my onion and tomato gravy. This is just two basic main ingredients, onions and tomatoes, which you can use fresh tomatoes, or you can, in my case, I use a can of diced tomatoes. The spices I'm going to use today is obviously the salt and pepper. Once again, I like to use my steak seasoning, and then I like to add a little bit of chili just to give it just a little bite to it. Well, let's get cooking. First of all, we need to chop up our onions. A little trick that I do with my onions is I do wash them in water. It does prevent a little bit of the crying. For this, I'm going to use a full onion. Okay, the onions are chopped up, so I just need to put a little bit of oil and then add the chopped up onions, and the tomatoes. As mentioned before in one of my other shows, I do like to add a little bit of sugar to the tomatoes just to take off the slightly bitterness. Then I'm going to be adding my steak seasoning, a little bit of chili or any other spicy spice that you like to add, pepper, salt, and then something else I like to do to add, to give it a little bit of flavour, I use the these OXO, the little sachets. Normally just one is enough. This really gives the gravy some really good taste to it. So put that in and mix it up. What I also like to do is like to cover it so I don't lose any of the water by steaming it. I normally do put it on a higher temperature just to start it off, and then as soon as the pan is very hot, then I will drop the temperature. As you can see, it's really cooking well, so I'm turning down the temperature. One other thing, I do like to add a little bit of ketchup just to give it a more of a tomato flavor, so that really comes out in the gravy. I would say you probably would cook this around 15 minutes. As I said before, I do like to cover it up so that I don't lose too much of the water, because we can always thicken it up later. Okay, the gravy is basically done, so what I'm going to do is just thicken it up just a little bit with my Easy Blend flour. It's not too much liquid there, so I don't need to put too much. Now, what this gravy goes well with is any kind of meat, especially sausages. It can also go with fish, chicken. And in South Africa, it goes with one of the traditional meals, the pap and gravy, which pap is actually maize meal, which in Zimbabwe they call it sabza. On the island of Curacao they would call it fonchi. In the USA they do have something similar called grits, and the Italians have polenta. But now I like to enjoy my gravy another way. It's very good with breakfast. It goes well with a fried egg, bacon or sausages. And for you gentlemen out there, tomato gravy is very good for you because it can help prevent prostate cancer. It has been proven that there's something in tomatoes that when it's cooked it releases a certain chemical that's really good for you. As you can see, it's nice and thick, and what I normally do is I do make quite a bit, and then I do keep it in the fridge, and I can just use the gravy whenever I need it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. As you can see today, I'm having my breakfast with the gravy. So I've got the egg and the sausage. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh, that is really good. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show, and I really hope that you can experience your taste orgasm. I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.